I will need a drug test from C and J by the end of this week. C, I want to remind you that you must cooperate with all items in the temporary order as well as other order. You and your son must work on your relationship during this time. K, I would say you represented yourself well and are trying to ensure the kids are safe. Keep doing what you are doing. Son will stay with K starting the next weekend he is there. Thank you, Your Honor. That will be this weekend. We also request K to pay for guardian as he is the one questioning C's care. Counsel the guardian will be 50-50 at cost to K and C. Also K, you will need to file a modified child support as you will be caring for son until next court date. What do you mean? He will still be at my house and I have daughter to care for. I do not determine child support, just saving K another trip to the courthouse. This does not affect visitations. K goes right down and files for modification of child support. Q and K go home to get ready for son. I hope you're happy now. You are taking my baby away from me. I will not be sending anything from my house for him. You will have all this extra money, you can buy him what he needs. That's fine. Can you just make sure he brings his school things so I can take him to school Monday? I paid for his book bag and will not be sending that. He'll need one before school on Monday. And you're back to not responding. Good luck. You'll find out really quick how your son treats people. He hits and screams at you. You and Q deserve everything you get. You won't be able to handle him either. And since you got him taken away from me, I guess he'll end up in foster care now. Great job, K. K goes to get both kids for the weekend when she sends another message. Daughter isn't feeling well. I am taking her to the emergency room. You can meet us there. Okay, what hospital are you going to? The one closer to your house. K gets to the hospital and C is already back with daughter. Son is sitting with J in waiting room. Son runs to K, gives him a big hug, and stays by his side. Q was in the car, so K asks Son if he wants to go sit with her. He says yes. K then goes into the hospital to see daughter and see what is going on. How are you, Son? I'm okay, but I'm going to miss my mommy. Oh, I'm sure you are, but you'll see her once a week and every other weekend. Mommy said she won't be seeing me that much, and I'll probably get taken away from you and Daddy too. I don't want that. Oh my, that will never happen. You are such a good kid. Son starts crying and gives Q a big hug. K comes walking out with daughter who seems fine. Apparently daughter slammed her pinky in the car door, and she thought it was broken. Is it? No, just bruised. No, Mommy said I wasn't getting in the car fast enough because you were coming to get us, and she quickly slammed my door. My hand wasn't in the car. It really hurt. She did. Weren't you just coming from school? No, Mommy picked us up early so we could visit Jay. Don't you live with Jay? No, Daddy, this is Jay's friend Jay. They both have the same name. Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's go have a good weekend. Other Jay is a lot nicer than Mommy's Jay. He always takes us out for ice cream or lunch. I'm glad he's nice. Ice cream and lunch are always fun. Sometimes he stays over Jay's when he is away. As long as he's nice to you and doesn't do anything you don't like, then that's good. No, he never hits me or calls me names like Mommy's Jay. That's good. What about you, daughter? Nope, he's really a lot nicer than Jay. Hopefully Mommy leaves Mean Jay and moves in with Nice Jay. We just can't tell Mean Jay that. It would be really great if you could both live with Q and I. We really want to see Mommy, so we don't want that. We just want to be able to see you more. I will always make sure you both are safe, whatever that takes, and no matter if you live with me or Mommy. You are always keeping us safe, Daddy. That's why we love you. We will be going to see a nice lady from court tomorrow. Just make sure you both always tell the truth. No matter if you think it will make someone you love get in trouble. We know, Daddy. Mommy just said I'm not going to therapy anymore because then I will get taken away like bother. This is just temporary until we figure out what is best for both of you. It's okay. I get all of brother's toys, school stuff, and lots of alone time with mommy now, so I'm happy. Just wish Jay was nicer. He's only nice to me if I make fun of brother with him. Can you try to be nice to you, brother? This is going to be tough for him. No, because if I don't tease him like Jay and mommy do, then they are mean to me. Okay, how about this weekend? I guess. I'll still get to see him at school. Thank you. Since you have son now, can you keep daughter this week too? Yes, but why? I will have to tell you later. Please let me know what is going on ASAP. No more texts from C until dinner date. K and Q take the kids to their guardian appointment. K and Q get a chance to speak with the guardian first. K has everything from the beginning. I also have videos of drop-offs, messages, and pictures of the children when they have been bruised or hurt before coming to my house. C has also left daughter with me this week. She has not stated why or when she will be picking her up. Please send me all the videos in an email and keep me posted about C picking daughter up. Thank you both for coming to speak with me. The kids then have a turn to speak to guardians separately and together. Both kids come out quiet and do not say anything about the guardian. Can't I go back to mommy's now? I will message your mom. I am not sure what is going on. She said before I left that I would be with you until dinner date, and then I would probably be going to Graham's. Where are you? I messaged you yesterday stating that you could bring son for dinner with me, and then I would be taking daughter back. I never received a message. Oh, yes, you did. I have the red receipt. I also told you this would be contempt if you kept daughter longer than I allowed when it wasn't your custody time. I'm not sure what you are trying to pull here, but we were at guardian's appointments, so I can drop daughter off since it's after dinner now. You will be in contempt if I do not get at least an hour with son tonight. I will be calling my lawyer to file this immediately. I can bring him for an hour, but this is not contempt, and I do not appreciate you threatening me with made-up crap. Kay takes the kids to C's. He hangs out with daughter an extra hour, and then picks son up. How was dinner? We didn't eat. We just watched Jay's football game he likes of the team I hate. I guess I won't be filing contempt this time, but you better not let it happen again. Jay and I passed our drug test, so this will only be a temporary custody. I let son know he will be coming home soon. See, I wish you would not put the kids in the middle. My kids are old enough to know the truth. I always tell them what is going on, especially when it comes to you and Q trying to take them away. Think I will be calling the cops to do a welfare check on son at your house. He has already told me he doesn't want to be there, and all you do is control him. You have always done that. Kay receives a call from a local sheriff. Sir, I am letting you know we got a call from your son's mother concerned he is okay. We will have an officer over shortly to check on him. The officer is very nice and talked with Kay, Q, and son. They have to follow up on all welfare checks. Court is in a month, so Kay calls the school to get reports from son's teachers and guidance counselor. Hello, I'm just checking in on how son and daughter are doing in school and if there has been any issues since he has been living with me. Son has been great. All of his work has been completed on time or early, and he seems to be more attentive in classes. Daughter has been very irritable and acting out towards classmates. Her work is still great, but her attitude is terrible. They both have come to me about how much they miss each other. Oh, they haven't really said anything to me. Maybe there is something I can try to do so they see each other. We already took care of that. You have. Oh yes, we've heard from C how hard it must be for Sun to live with you, so we have been allowing them to have recess together. I'm sorry, what do you mean hard to live with me? Sir, we just want what is best for the kids like C does. Yes, we need to do what is best for the kids. That does not always mean them stay with their mom. Mr. K, we are not going to be put in the middle of this. We have known both children and know how controlling you are and that you've been trying to take them away from C. And not supporting C financially is not good for the kids. We will continue to let them see each other as they need to and hope that Sun isn't moved from our school. I'm not really sure what to say, but I promise I will always have the kids' best interests at heart. There are always two sides to a story. I suppose, Mr. K. You can email for updates in the future. Click. K immediately calls Q. You will not believe what the school just told me. And they pretty much side with C. You have got to be kidding me. This has to be part of the reason the kids think what C does is okay. This is so frustrating. What is she telling these people that they all believe her? I have tried from the beginning to work with her and all she does is badmouth me to anyone that will listen. I have no idea. We just need to stay positive for the kids. This has to work out for their sake. No kids should have to go through what they have. Sun's concert is at school this week. Hopefully they do not put him in the middle of anything. It's concert night. Sun goes back with his class and Q and K sat in the audience. C walks in with daughter, J, and C's dad. C does not let daughter come over to K, but she waves when C isn't looking. I wonder why C's dad is here. She does not get along with him since her mom divorced him a long time ago. The concert ends and Q and K go to get Sun from teachers. C's dad comes up behind K yelling at him. Daughter comes running up to K, and he picks her up and gives her a kiss. C's dad Al still yelling for K. You wait right there, I need to talk to you. Al, this isn't the place for any issues. This is the kids' school. I don't care where we are. You have ruined my daughter's family. She is a great mother. You have taken her son away and are trying to take her daughter. Kay puts daughter down and tell her to go stand with her friends. L again, this is no place for this. The kids are here and should not be in the middle. You're right. I'll wait until you walk out of this building and then we can talk. No, oh, we won't. You will pay for taking Sun. If it's the last thing I do, you won't be alive to bother my daughter much longer. I'll meet you outside. K and Q leave the situation and go to get Sun. They run into the principal. Mr. S, can I talk to you real quick? Oh, your son's dad, aren't you? I am pretty busy at the moment. No, this is important. Okay, what is it? My ex's father just threatened me and said he will be meeting me in the parking lot. That doesn't sound right, but if you're concerned, you should call the police. Yes, I plan on calling them, but could you walk us out so we have a witness if anything happens? No, I can't do that. You will just have to call the police. This is your school, and I feel you should be keeping us safe until the police get here. Fine, I can let you out a side door. I'll go get Sun for you and show you the way out. Mr. S opens the side door and locks it right behind us. K stands outside the car while he calls cops. Why is Daddy not getting in the car? He just has a phone call to make. Yes, I want to report death threats to me. Okay, please give me all the information. This is what happened. Okay, but did he give you a specific time of meeting you? And what exactly he was going to do? No, he wasn't that specific. Isn't it considered terroristic threats? No, it is not. Has he come outside yet, or have you seen him anymore? No, and at this point I feel safer leaving and not staying to see what happens. Yes, sir, that would be best. I will give your information to an officer to follow up. At this time, we will not send an officer to you. Okay, thank you, I guess. Kay gets in the car and heads home with Sun. Of course, he has a message from C. I will be notifying the school that you do not need to be at any events. See, we both know I have every right to be there. Your dad, on the other hand, should not be. He just came back into my life and I will be spending as much time with him as possible. He also needs to spend time with his grandkids. I do not agree with that and will be putting it in the court order. Go ahead. I got a new lawyer who is going to make sure you have no time with kids and no legal custody. You don't deserve to better yourself and not me. Child support will go up if I have them full-time. Your mom left your dad because he uses drugs and chose that over you and her. He is not someone who needs to be around them. How dare you bring that up? He only uses medical for pain now. Even more reason to not be around them since you just admitted he's on drugs. Kay writes an email explaining what happened at the school to the Guardian. He also includes the video footage from the incident. Thank you for the update. I have already written my report for the hearing, but will consider this. Thank you. When should I be expecting the report to me? I will have the report ready by the end of the week. You will be receiving a copy in the mail. I have sealed what children have said, but you will get my report. The report seems to be taking forever. It finally comes certified mail. K and Q start reading it. The report goes over everything K and Q said about the kids and their interactions with C. It brings up ADHD doctor, therapy, C treating Sun poorly, and moving the kids multiple times. Then it shows C's side of it. She calls K controlling and that the kids are afraid of him. They both say they hate Q, especially daughter. She states Q forces daughter to ride horses even though she is allergic. The issues with Sun are due to father telling him to do it. As far as any name calling of Sun, that never happened. Jay loves them and would never harm them. It then gets into the Guardian's opinion of what everyone has said. She starts with K and Q's interaction with kids and what she felt was going on. Both children seemed relaxed with K and Q. They played together in the waiting room and had nothing bad to say about either of them. They enjoy spending time with them and do not understand why C hates them. They both have issues with Jay and those are in the sealed part of the report. Sun especially is having a hard time with Jay and C. He wasn't even allowed to get a Halloween costume because C didn't want to waste the money. Although they are having these issues at C's house, they both said they do not want to be taken away from her. Sun is very adamant that he wants to go back to C's house. After speaking with therapy, Sun's therapist recommends Sun be removed from C's. The therapist states C's house is very toxic. C refuses parenting classes and insists the issues are K's fault. C has not lived with K in many years at this point. After taking into consideration what everyone said, I feel the children do not understand all the issues nor are mentally stable to make any decisions regarding living arrangements. Treatment of Sun by Jay and mother is particularly disturbing. Every kid should be able to have Halloween or any fun activity, no matter what parent they are with. I can't imagine how hurt he was. Daughter has also had issues, but they are nowhere near what Sun is being put through. I feel with therapy and counseling she can stay with C. As far as Sun is concerned, I feel that even though he has voiced wanting to live with Mother, he is not mature enough to make that decision. I will be recommending that Sun go and live with Kay. He will need to have his own room in C's house and be able to see sister every other weekend minimum. I would like to see C continue participating with therapy and actually address what is going on in her home. In-home therapy should continue to help with that. K and Q can't believe what they have read. Finally, something in favor of them. They are so disappointed about the recommendation for daughter, but K will be addressing that at court. Court was set for a few weeks. It was very hard not to say or do anything until then, but it is what was best for the kids. Kay will continue pro se with the best interest of both of them. Kay gets a phone call from the therapist. She states Sun only needs counseling at C's house, and she will no longer be coming to Kay's. Kay tries to push for therapy with him as well, but she insists that they do not need it. She will only be dealing with C. Promise I'll post more today. Will be later though. Sun's first weekend with C and daughter with Kay after Kay received Guardian's report does not go well. Daddy, why are you taking Sun away from Mommy? We do not want to leave her. We are going to court to decide that. Nothing you should be worried about. But Mommy said if we both get taken away that we will never see her. That's not true. Everything will be okay. Why don't we go have a good weekend? Okay. Kay tries to keep daughter occupied with activities all weekend. He then goes to take her back and pick up Sun. Sun does not want to go with you. He is refusing to come out of my house, so I guess he'll just have to stay. No, he is not staying. We haven't even had court yet, so I'm not sure why you are saying anything to the kids. I will say what I want. They both should be here with me. All you do is make me the bad one and say bad things about me. Where is Sun? I would like to talk to him. Go right ahead, he's in the kitchen. He will not go with you. Kay walks into a smoke-filled home with a strong smell of cat pee. Hey Sun, what's going on? I don't want to leave. Why is that? He doesn't want to go with you. See, can you stay out of this? I am talking to Sun and would like him to answer. I don't want to leave Mommy, and if I go with you, I'll never see her. She said you are taking me away. You know I love you and want what is best for you. Yay! You will get to see Mommy the same as you have been, plus holidays are coming up. I will. Yes, of course. Let's go home, have snack, and get ready for bed. You have school tomorrow, so you'll get to see sister then. Oh, sure, bribe him. Whatever, Kay, you always get your way. I hate you. Kay is getting everything ready for court in a week and decides to follow up with therapist. Hello, when can I stop by for the reports? I do not have any reports for you. I have been working with Sun and see every time he is there. He has been having many outbursts and even broke the stove. Why has no one told me this? Has this been reported to the Guardian? This is an issue between Sun and C. That is why I am on call if they need anything. But this is not healthy for Sun. Again, I am handling this with C. She does not need you trying to control the situation. There are no reports, and I will not be going to court. I am very confused as to what has changed since I last spoke to you and you spoke to the Guardian. Court is not good for anyone, especially the kids. C is working on her relationship with Sun. That is my only concern. I have nothing further to discuss with you. Kay shoots an email to the Guardian so that she is aware. He gets a red response, but no actual response from Guardian. Kay gets the rest of his papers together. Report card from school, Guardian report, messages printed, videos transferred to multiple USB sticks. and has a list of who he is calling to the stand and the questions he will ask. Sun has been great at K and Q's house. He has not mentioned living with C or any issues he is having there. K is very concerned about therapy not helping but decides to leave it the way it is for now. Court day is finally here. K shows up with briefcase, suit, and of course Q. Judge, guardian, and court officials are all set up. There is no C or her lawyer. You are pro se K. Yes, sir. Has anyone seen C or her lawyer? C walks in wearing a hoodie, ripped jeans, and Timberland boots. I'm here, waiting for my lawyer. I have seen her lawyer. He had an earlier case and should be down. I will give you 5 minutes. I am here, Your Honor. So sorry about that. Have both sides discussed a possible resolution to this? No, Your Honor. Please step out in the hall to discuss one. K, Q, and C's lawyer walk out to the hallway. So the judge wants us to come to a decision and present it. We would like everything dropped and C to have full legal and physical custody. Well, I would like the same for both children. Your client is manipulative and I'm sure has not told you everything that is going on. My client has told me how controlling you are, how you refused Sun medication in the past that he needed for ADHD, how you paid off that therapist, and you have even threatened her father at a school event. Well, if you have so much evidence to prove K shouldn't have the kids, then I guess we will let the judge decide that. Well, K being pro se is not ideal since he is not held to the same laws I am. I would like to settle this without the judge. Absolutely not. We can go back into the courtroom now. Have both parties come to an agreement? No, Your Honor. We are asking for full legal and physical custody, and K had declined that. Counselor, have you read the guardian's report? Yes, but my client wasn't treated fairly. And how is that? K was allowed to take Q in with him to talk with the guardian, and my client was not allowed to take her boyfriend. There are also issues with the report for TH therapist since the therapist told my client he never said those things. Your client not choosing to take her boyfriend is her fault. No one told her who she could or couldn't take. It seems he isn't great for the children. As far as the therapist, I hope you are not suggesting that the guardian I selected has lied in her report. Your Honor, I just would like an accurate report. Let's hear from the guardian and her report first. Thank you. I have spoken to both parties and the children more than once. I have also spoke with school, therapists, grandparents, and received letters from unrelated parties. Most of what the children have said is sealed. It is very obvious that C's relationship with Sun is not good. C's boyfriend Jay is very abusive towards Sun. And I mean abusing verbally. The names and things he says to Sun are horrible, and no one should have to live like that. After speaking to his school, Sun is doing much better since being in case care. Specifically, more involvement getting homework completed. K and Q volunteer at school and Sun participating in sports. As far as what the therapist has said, it is very concerning.